Good afternoon, this is another Monday edition of the Business Talks with Njengezwi Ngcobo. Tonight we're looking at, we're still looking at business valuation methods, and tonight we're looking at owners' benefits valuation. So this formula focuses on the owner's discretionary cash flow and is used most often for valuing businesses whose value comes from their ability to generate cash flow and profits. It uses a fairly simple formula. You multiply the owner benefits times 2,2727 to get the market value. The multiplier takes into account standard figures such as a 10% return on investment, a living wage equal to 30% of the owner benefits, and debt savings of 25%. And then there's the last one, which is multiplier or market valuation. This approach finds the value of a business by using industry average sales figure as a multiplier. The industry average number is based on what comparable businesses have sold for recently. As a result, an industry-specific formula is devised, usually based on a multiple of gross sales. This is where some people have trouble with these formulas because they often don't focus on bottom line profits of cash flow. Plus, they don't take into account how different two businesses in the same industry can be. Here are a few industry multiplier examples, as mentioned in the Complete Guide to Buying a Business by Richard Snowden, Amacon 1994. So for travel agencies, it's 0.5 to 1 multiplied by annual gross sales. For ad agencies, it's 0.75 multiplied by annual gross sales. For retail businesses, it's 0.75 to 1.5 multiplied by annual net profits plus inventory plus equipment. To find the right multiplier for your industry, you can try contacting your trade association. Another option is to utilize the services of a broker or appraiser who specializes in businesses such as yours. So these are the good news for small business owners who are struggling to attract investors. There are multiple or a number of people out there who are willing to do business but do not know where to start. Others are afraid to start. So those who have already started and are struggling with capital to progress can consider evaluating their businesses using these methods and sell them to start new ones somewhere else. That could be an option as well. And this time, with better understanding and better financial status, obviously, using the right formula. So yonke into eyenziwayo in general iba neformula yayo yokuyenza right. Remember rule number 1, doing the right thing the right way. So as Mr. Njengezwi, my former matric mathematics teacher, you're trying very hard but you're failing very softly. Why? Because we haven't used the right formula. And lastly but not least, we kindly request those small business group administrators to do some codes for an app development. That's registering businesses to list on their apps with that small registration fees of 20 Rand, 50 Rand, depending on the number of businesses they are accommodating in their apps, so that we can commence with the business-to-business model properly. And thank you so much for your time.
Xoxela indaba ongayazi, ngicela ungathwala izandla ekhanda, ngicela ungamangala. Mina ngaxoxela indaba ongayazi, ngithwalisa izandla ekhanda, ngicela ungamangala. Sengahlale ngiphethe isithombe sakhe ephaketheni, ngoba ngihlale nginethemba ukuthi ngizobona. Sengahlale ngiphethe isithombe sakhe.